Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. I know right now at this very moment in time, ish is going down.
It's a pandemic.
Okay, there's so much madness going on in the world right now. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention what it is because I believe that YouTube are either taking down or demonetizing for mentioning the word, but you guys know what's going on. You guys seen the news. I'm sure nobody's living under a rock. So yeah, there's a lot of madness going on right now in the world, and I hope you guys are keeping safe. I'm just hoping and praying that everything will be put under control, everything will be back to normal as soon as possible, and everybody will be okay. By the way, if you guys are new to my channel, my name's Amina. This is my daughter Natanya. Yes, we are mother and daughter. So in this video, I just basically wanted to express how this whole situation has basically majorly affected Natanya, and as a mom, how we're both kind of dealing with that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen on my stories I've been sharing certain things about the educational system and what's been going on in the UK right now in relation to the issue that we're having. One of the major effects that we've had to deal with is the fact that Natanya, being 16 and being in year 11 of school, she obviously had her GCSEs coming up this summer, and you guys have probably seen it on the news that there's no GCSE exams this year.
What?
And I was just like,
what
what you talking about? What is you talking about?
What?
No GCSEs? Why? I don't know how this correlates to where you are in the world in terms of your schooling system, but secondary school is like a major part of your education in the UK. Secondary school is quite a big chunk of your life. It's like 5 years of schooling, and at the end of it you take this big exam called your GCSEs, and that kind of determines what college you're going to go to or what subjects you're going to do in college. So finding out that Natanya is not going to be able to do her GCSEs because
it's a pandemic,
schools are closed, they've shut everything down, it's kind of like, whoa, this is actually quite serious. Not being able to do your GCSEs is like a major thing. I feel like this is the first generation of children that has not done their GCSEs. If you're a parent who grew up in this country, you would have done your GCSEs. I've done my GCSEs. So as a mum and as a parent, I would want my child to also do their GCSEs and have that same experience. So Natanya not being able to do her GCSEs, I was like, what's going on? What we doing?
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn.
You know? Some of you guys already know this already, like Natanya's been revising, like she be revising, okay? To be revising and to have been studying for so long and working so hard to not even be able to actually sit the exams, like...
Bruh.
It's ironic that when they announced that my GCSEs are cancelled, I was literally in the middle of revising. Like, I was in the library, I was revising, and then the librarian literally said, oh guys, they've just done an announcement, like GCSEs are not happening. At first, I thought that the GCSEs were just gonna be postponed. They're in May. I didn't think the whole what's going on is gonna last that long, so I thought they were gonna just like postpone it. But then the next day, I had an assembly in school, and my head teacher done an emergency assembly, and she was literally like, you guys don't need to revise, GCSEs are cancelled. And I was like, what?
Bruh.
People were crying.
A lot of people.
In a moment, I was happy because I'm thinking, oh, I don't need to revise. That's cool. But then it's after when you realise that all the stuff that comes with doing your GCSEs, like I feel like the people that are celebrating are just thinking like, no, I don't have to do my exam. But then it's just the experience. It's just all the stuff that comes with it. We just got told basically that we have 2 days to say our goodbyes. Oh my God. Secondary school's over. Oh my God. Just kind of overwhelming, but like I'm the type of person that I don't really deep things in the moment. I didn't even cry until when I got home from school. Like the whole day of school.
Can I say this? Yesterday, Natanya...
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny.
It's not funny.
It ain't funny, but
it's funny, yeah. Natanya was sleeping. Usually when she comes home from school, she has like a siesta where you just take a quick nap. So I'm in the kitchen watching something on Netflix and cooking, and I know that Natanya was like asleep because I'd seen her on the sofa with her blanket covered up and she was sleeping. Next minute, I just hear something over my shoulder. Mom!
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Is everything okay? Literally, her eyes are red, water coming down her face, and she's like, Mom. this now. Like, they told you 2 days ago. Why are you all of a sudden upset now? But that's Natanya, like, she doesn't deep things in the moment. So after a while, that's when she realizes that, oh, like, this is actually happening. The same thing when, rest in peace, Pop Smoke passed away. Natanya proper loves Pop Smoke. That's like one of her favorite artists.
My reaction wasn't until 2 days
like
after.
She was calm for like a couple of days. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. 2 days later, we're sitting on the sofa. I don't even know what we were doing. I think it was like you was watching TV, and I just looked over and Natanya's crying. I'm like, what's going on?
That's literally me.
Yeah, it's like, and I was like, are you okay? She's like, oh, mom's sad. It's literally the same thing, saying that she's sad that Pop Smoke passed away. So it took time for her to for it to hit her. So the same thing literally happened with this whole situation about her not doing her GCSEs. When she came home and told me that this is what they were thinking about doing, I was actually annoyed. There's no way that they're gonna make you not do your GCSEs. This is like a milestone of your life to sit your GCSEs. It's the whole experience of it. It's not just sitting down to take exams. It's what happens after. It's what happens before. It's the build up to the exam. It's like the final year of school, the final year of everything that you've been doing for the past 5 years in this institution. It's all coming down to this moment. And then you have your prom, and then you have your last day of school with all your friends, and then it's summer, and then it's your exams results day, and the build up to that. Literally, like, the whole thing is like a whole experience. And to think that, you know, she's not gonna be able to have that when I did. No, that's not fair. Like, you have to be able to experience that too.
That's sad.
I think if anyone's in year 11 watching this, they'll know that there's like two kind of reactions to this, and they come from a certain type of people. So the people that didn't revise, the people that were lazy, the people that don't really care that much about school, those are the ones that are really happy. Like, those ones that are cheering. Then you have the people that actually revised, that actually cared about school, who are actually kind of sad. And then there's people that are like, oh, why are you crying? Why are you sad? You're not doing your GCSEs. I wish I was in year 11 right now. But you don't realise how important something is until it's gone. I didn't think that my GCSEs being cancelled was going to affect me this much. But obviously now I'm fine, like, it's what it is. Like,
she's had a cry.
Yeah. But it's the idea that I have 6 months to just... What now?
What the hell we gonna do now?
I finished school 3 months earlier than I was supposed to, so that's 3 months of time, but I was still supposed to be used to being in secondary school.
It's so abrupt. We're in the middle of March. Originally had been leaving school in May.
June.
Is it? Oh, even June. So that whole build up and that whole preparation is just like snatched away from you.
The one subject that I'm annoyed, so annoyed that I'm not doing my GCSEs is science. Because if you know me, my journey with science, my relationship with science,
they've been going through it.
You know what I mean? Like, from the beginning, from year 7 to about year 10, I've had the worst teachers, the worst classes. I just didn't care about science. So I used to get 1s, 2s, the lowest you could possibly get. Like, I used to get so bad. I was so bad at science. I had really bad teachers, really bad relationships with them. And then year 10, I had a really good teacher, and I started getting those 4s and 3s and stuff up to like 6s. Then year 11 is when I had my mocks, and I had an amazing science teacher. And I had my mocks, and that's when I actually started revising for science and learning stuff that everyone else learned in like year 7. Like, I was learning from scratch. And I ended up coming out with 9A. Like, I went from getting U's to 9A.
I worked for it and I got it.
Because I do combined science, so you get 2 grades for it. So I went to getting 9.8s. And
so
I
9 is kind of like...
9 is a really high A star, like A star basically. 8 is an A star, so I got both of them.
Yes, goody!
And then, like, I was really happy. And then in my GCSEs, I wanted to get 9.9. I don't know if I'm going to get that now, because obviously it's down to the teachers now what grade I get. And now hopefully she recognises that I deserve the 9.9.
Initially, they were going to say that the students will get their predicted grade instead. And if you know anything about predicted grades, it's totally like not accurate for a lot of students.
And also the predicted grades, you get the same grade throughout all your subjects. So my predicted grade is 7. So I would have got a 7 in all my subjects, which sounds good, but then obviously there's certain subjects where I would have got higher than that, because I'm not a 7 in every subject.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Subjects like science, I was aiming for 9.9. Also, there's people that, for example, in my school, if you come to school late, like for example, the predicted grades are based on your SATs. So if you've moved countries and come here or come to the school school late, or you didn't go to a primary school in this area or something like that, your predicted grades are just 4s, like just a standard pass. There was a lot of kids and foreign kids in my school who were crying, like they were in tears, because obviously they're way above their target grades, and then they would have been getting 4s, which obviously is a pass, but
it's not an accurate determination of what they were getting their GCSEs.
Yeah, so now they've changed it.
They've decided that apparently teachers are going to have a look at all their work, all their mock exam results, and come together to give them a grade that they think they would have achieved if they had sat their GCSEs, which I think is definitely a lot better than getting predicted grades. But I'm just hoping that these teachers that have this huge responsibility are not biased. We'll see how that goes, and all we can do is just hope that every child gets what they truly, genuinely deserve. Natanya has been revising so hard. I'm just so proud of her that I've not had to like be on her neck to revise. She has taken it upon herself because she wants to do well. She genuinely wanted to do well in her GCSEs, so she took it upon herself to work as hard as possible, especially in subjects like science, as she was saying that she was struggling with in the beginning. To go from getting those low grades to such a high grade, it's down to her hard work and determination to do well. She proper goes in with her revision, and that's part of the reason why I was just like, how can they not do their GCSEs? They've been working so hard. Like, look at Natanya's science. This is just science revision notes, you know.
These are all the flashcards I've done for science. So there's 6 packs of flashcards for the 6 papers that I was gonna do, and there's literally hundreds of flashcards here.
Thousands.
Not 1, not 2, but 1,000.
There's loads, and best believe I memorized all of them. I know all of the flashcards literally for no reason.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm not even excited for results there.
The whole situation is such a shame. We're praying that everything will be sorted out, but you know, we understand the reasons why this has had to take place in order to protect and make sure that no more people get affected by this situation health-wise. But it also sucks at the same time that, you know, so many students are missing out on such a huge milestone of their life. I just thank God that Natanya's not missing her GCSEs because she's ill or something really serious happened to her. Do you know what I mean? God forbid something had happened to her and that's why she's missing out on her GCSEs or prom or whatever. Hopefully she still has prom, but I just thank God that through this whole thing, more people will hopefully be okay and won't be affected by what's happening. Also, she's still alive, she's healthy.
Healthy, you're strong, you look good.
She's well, I'm okay, she's okay.
Yes, goody!
So there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we can also still draw positive out of the situation. Just have to keep it moving. You're the first, like, I don't know, generation of children that's never done their GCSEs. Like, it's actually mad.
It's gonna be in history books.
This is definitely one for the history books for sure. At least you get to have a longer summer. I think you can use this time to really focus your energy on things that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done, and maybe take up new hobbies. Natanya's starting her own YouTube channel, and I know she's gonna find ways to plan and set goals for herself over the next 6 months of things that she wants to do. Yeah, so is my saliva in my throat? I'm choking on my own saliva in my mouth. I hope you guys stay positive. Use this time to focus your energy on other things, positive things, things that make you happy. Plan whatever it is that you want to do once this is over, and just try and find ways to utilize this time for your benefit. Keep praying, keep trusting God that regardless of what's happening, 2020 is still going to be an amazing year for all of us.
Can I get an amen?
And we can all get through this.
Hallelujah, somebody.
Praying for the families that have lost people through this. I think this is also a great opportunity for you to also focus on your personal relationship with God and really take time to think about what it is that you want to do with your life, where you want to be in 6 months, goals that you have. Like, just use this as a restart for the year. But yeah, that's really what we wanted to talk about with you guys. I know a lot of people that might be subscribed to my channel or follow me can probably relate. Other parents, other students that are Natanya's age that watch my videos, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to some of the things that's been going on. Leave a comment below, let us know your thoughts, let us know how you're feeling about the whole cancellation of GCSEs. Hopefully prom won't be cancelled, because we were meant to film our prom video part 2 in Birmingham. That's obviously on hold right now. Hopefully there will still be prom in July, and we can still go ahead and try and find a cute outfit for your prom. At least have that, if anything. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Head over to Natanya's channel, hit the subscribe button over on her channel, and we will catch you guys soon. Bye! Wait!
What?